Stars in search of the answers, look for God and life on distant planets. Have your faith in the ever after, while each of us holds inside the map to the labyrinth. And heaven's here on earth. If we have faith in humankind. We are born inside of the gates with the power to create life or to take it away. The world is our temple, the world is our church. Heaven's here on earth. If we have faith in humankind and respect for what is earthly and an unfaltering belief in peace and love and understanding, this could be heaven's here on earth.
All right, happy early Earth Day. Welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of San Antonio. Our weekly worship is where we connect, share information, and inspiration. My name is Alison Hom-Crosier, and I serve on your Green Sanctuary team. Our faith is all-inclusive, and all means all. We strive to enact a universal love that binds us in mutual care and affection, especially in our work for justice for our planet and all its people. We recognize that San Antonio is located in the homeland of the Coahuiltecan people, Yanawana. 200 tribes, bands, and clans are documented in historical records dating back 8,000 years. Their descendants are knowledge keepers of this area. Including them in decisions about this land and its people will benefit us all. If you are new to us or visiting for the first time today, we welcome you to fill out a visitor's card. We'd like to get to know you and follow up with you. Wherever you are on your life's journey, we hope you will find your place with us. In case you're wondering, we have reserved the last 2 pews for anyone who needs a seat quickly. After the service, there will also be a picnic lunch All are invited to attend, including visitors. Food will be served in Building 4, which is the last building on the right as you head out from the sanctuary, and seating will be all the way from the sanctuary outdoors through to the patio. You can also sit on the playground if you happen to bring a blanket. Donations support the painting of the visitor spaces in the parking lots. Thank you. Each Sunday, we greet one another so that we might know who is journeying with us. Please take a moment to turn to one another and greet your travel companions.
Hi, Susan. How are you? I'm good. A little nervous, but good. Yeah.
That part's over now. We just enjoy ourselves. Steven.
Right here.
Gotta be close. Gotta be close.
Yes.
It just wasn't on. Yeah, I didn't know.
It's nice to have two votes, so.
Air, you are always with us, powering our breath, bringing us cooling breezes. Welcome, air. Fire, you are always with us, powering our nervous system and our gut, bringing us warmth in winter. Welcome, fire. Water, you are always with us. You bring us tears, sweat, and blood. You are so much of who we are, giving us courage to dive deep into our feelings. Welcome, water. Earth, you are always with us, our flesh and bones. You feed us and dance with us when we mindfully press our feet into you. Welcome, Earth. Spirit, you are always with us. You help us to focus and to power our boundaries. Spirit, you are always with us when we gather. Welcome, Spirit.
Our opening hymn will be number 1069, Ancient Mother, in the teal hymnal.
Ancient Mother,
This morning, Aria and Vincent Brennan will be lighting our chalice. Thank you. Aria and Vincent? Oh, here you are. Oh, okay. The flaming chalice. No, you can go ahead. Oh. 1 minute. The flaming chalice unites our members in worship and symbolizes the spirit of our faith. As we light this chalice, may we celebrate the lives of the many and various beings that thrive here in the spring. From the cardinals and wrens singing in the trees, to the butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds flitting from flower to flower, pollinating as they go, to the newly planted vegetables pushing up bravely through the soil, and finally to the billions of microorganisms in the soil providing nutrients for the foods that feed us. As we enjoy the gifts of spring, may we strive to follow and learn from Mother Nature. We are called as Unitarian Universalists to build a beloved community where all are welcome as blessings. Let's recite our covenant that articulates our promises and binds us together. Love is the doctrine of our church.
The quest of truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve in unity and fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow in harmony to God. Thus do we covenant with each other.
El amor es la doctrina de esta iglesia. Su sacramento es la búsqueda de la verdad. Su oración es el servicio. Convivir en paz, buscar sabiduría en libertad, dar a la humanidad nuestro servicio fraternal, para que todas las almas crezcan en armonía con la divinidad. Así pactamos el uno con el otro.
Now? Zen Buddhist and peace activist Thich Nhat Hanh wrote a book called The Sun, My Heart, which I was studying at one of his monasteries in 2017. I was having a lot of trouble finishing walking meditation one morning. I thought I would have to just sit down. The sun rose higher, and I felt it pulling me forward, and with every step I heard the words, the sun, my heart. I remembered his teachings of the heart circulating life through every cell of my body, and the sun shining without discrimination on everything, and the sun powering my own heartbeat. This gave me the energy to finish my walk, and I laid on my back on the earth in the fresh morning dew, support on my spine. And this song came to me. So I hope that you will enjoy it as a meditation. Feel free right now, if you like, to close or rest your eyes, to notice Earth's gravitational pull and the weight of your body, to notice your breath, perhaps allow it to deepen, so that you can be restored and renewed by Earth's elements. So feel free to hum along. The sky, my mind, the dew so fresh, shining on everything. discrimination. The sun, my heart, the earth, my back, the sky, my mind, the dew so fresh, grounded in Mother Earth, like turtle, I'm home with each step. The sun, my heart, the earth, my back, the sky, my mind, the dew so fresh, open and free, the sky is in me. The sun, my heart, the earth, my back, the sky, my mind, the dew so fresh. Let the rain wash away all the tears and the pain. Renew, restore, refresh, revive. Renew, restore, refresh, revive. Join in with us, one more chorus. The sun, my heart, the earth, my back, the sky, my mind, the dew so fresh, the sun, my heart.
We are here to mark this special time with a simple yet powerful ritual, the rock ceremony. You are invited to come forward, take a rock to remember or celebrate someone, and place it in the bowl of water. May the rocks we have placed here be a source of comfort, inspiration, and connection to all who gather around them. May they serve as a constant reminder of the beauty of life, the power of community, and the enduring flame of hope. This week's flowers are in honor of Howard Peak, who did so much to protect San Antonio's environment during his life. Known as the Water Mayor, he worked to limit development over the Edwards Aquifer, and he was responsible for the development of the city's 100-mile walking and biking Greenway Trail system. From our community book of life, there's concern for public health budget cuts. They lost 23 folks from the local immunization clinic and 7 syphilis investigators. Kurt Hawkins and Shannon are grieving the passing of his mother, Ella Talbot. She passed peacefully. There's a private service. Cards are welcome. Gail Reinhardt shouting out to my niece, Trina, who's running the Boston Marathon a week from tomorrow. David Edgy says we attended the Hana Matsura Flower Festival, a Buddhist celebration, and it was an amazing time of fellowship and mindfulness. We are thankful for this community. For all of our sorrows, joys, and concerns, may we feel empathy and compassion. May the caring of our community offer a space of deep kindness, loving, and just action. A meditation for renewal by Reverend Dr. Rebecca Savage. Spirit of life, both within us and around us, be present to our collective yearning for renewal in this moment. Life has become super lifey these days, with the demands and pressures of jobs and roles, the tugs of the heart of people and places we miss and long for, the ways that when so much is asked of us, we crumble just a little bit more each day under the weight of it all. With soul-crushing, devastating news and updates from around the world and in our own communities, the loved ones in our lives hurting and struggling, the ways that we are hurting and struggling. Spirit of life, we pause to acknowledge the many challenges of life and send love and care within and out in the world. We pause to honor and hold space for the struggles we experience in our bodies and in our spirits, and send love and care to those tender places. We pause to receive the abundant mystery and grace, the power of love that is greater than ourselves to heal and nourish us. We call upon all the transcendent gifts of renewal to be bestowed upon us for an energizing renewal to fill us in all the ways that serve our lagging spirits when our own resilience wanes. We give thanks and gratitude for the sweetness of renewal so that it may linger in us, be amplified and multiplied toward healing and wholeness. In the name of all that is hopeful and holy, may it be so.
Hello. We ask for the young and young at heart to come down for story wisdom. And Lucas Garza, please come to the front. Lucas Garza. Okay, so Lucas is going to be holding the book open as I read it, and it is also on the screen behind us. Before I start reading the book, I am Vanessa Garza, this is Lucas Garza, and also, just an announcement, a reminder, please sign up for Mystery Pals if you have not done so, especially if you are a congregant over 50. Please be reminded that it is like, it's letter writing back and forth from a family to you. So it is perfectly fine if you live by yourself and there's no one else to write with you, you are who we want to connect to as families. So please sign up. If you have not done so, this is the last week to do so. Mystery Pals. You're already signed up, I know you are. Your mama's doing it. All right, today we are going to read We Are All Connected by Gabby Garcia and illustrated by Natalia Jimenez Osorio. I did not make this book. Garza's my last name. It's so close, right? Mm-hmm. All right, you can change the page. We all live on one blue dot, spinning in space. We are all a part of one human race. We have hopes and dreams and love in our hearts. We are stronger together than we are apart. So why all the fuss to compete and compare when it feels so much better to connect, to share? We can share when we are sad or down in the dumps. We can share our joys, give high fives or fist bumps. High fives? High fives around. You want a high five? Which one do you want to be? Okay. When we're seen and heard, trust blooms and grows. We are all connected. Kindness ripples and flows like water. Let's speak up for others, include and embrace. We all make mistakes. We can give others grace. We have more in common than we may believe. We are all connected. We all love, we all grieve. We can celebrate differences, lend a hand, learn from each other, take a stand. We are all connected. Let's raise our voices. We can work together to make brave choices. And if you look, go back. You'll see the sign say, love your mother, and there's this earth, but also love your real mom too. And then protect the earth. Every day is Earth Day. We love our home, climate justice, water is life. And you can see some people are toughly protesting and some people are sad, and that's okay too. We all stand together to be brave, right? All right, next. Protect the water, care for the land, respect all beings. The earth is grand. Do you like giraffes? Y'all like giraffes? What about elephants? They're too loud. You haven't seen a baby elephant. They're adorable. Have you seen them like spin their nose? It's so funny. Yeah, like thumbs. Nature gives her bounty. She is gentle yet mighty. Stand in awe of her force. Preserve her beauty. Let's look under the rocks and explore vast skies. Honor the mountains and chase butterflies, but don't catch them. Just leave them alone. Let's go hunting for rainbows, plant more trees, grow a garden, and be friends with bees. Bees are helpful though, even though they're scary. They make honey. Just like, stay out of their way. That's true, and then they die. Earth is our home and needs our care. We all play a part. We breathe the same air. We belong to the earth. It is not ours. We are all connected. We are made of stars. Do you want to say it all together? We are all connected. Take care of each other. Take care of the earth. We are all here together. And that's the end of the book. All right. Now, everybody who is, again, young and young at heart, if you want to go out to the playground, now is the time. And let's sing our song.
The Green Sanctuary team would like to share a collaborative poem written at the recent Climate Grief Workshop with contributions from Diane Dusterhoff, Linda Nash, Jennifer Courtwright, Vanessa Garza, Debbie Hom, Alyssa and Hunter Curry, and also the two of us who will be reading it for you today. Is that one up? No?
Sure. There we go.
Oh. Let's share this one. There we go.
The Oak Tree Answers. Let's just share this. We gather with pillows, blankets, and journals to connect. No?
Get your mouth right up to the...
Okay. We gather with pillows, blankets, and journals to connect, to share practices of resilience, and to grieve our beloved earth. We gather to pause and feel, to be embodied together outside of the straight lines of Zoom boxes and agendas. We listen to the birds outside the window and begin to remember.
Images arise. A female cardinal trying to break sticks for her nest. She does not want me watching her and flies away.
Butterflies, like my mom's spirit, surrounding me.
Native milkweed.
Both flowers and cacti in our Texas soil.
Lizard as a spirit animal, medicine to my soul.
Ginkgo leaves shaped like a whale's tail breaking the water.
Gray fox, dead like my parents are dead. Deep grief, flash forward. Gray foxes along the road, running, alive like me and my descendants. Full circle.
We share memories of how nature used to be and how it is now.
Now in nature, I am semi-rooted.
Nature, where many of us experience the most wonder and awe.
Nature calls us out.
Human versus nature.
Conflict.
Myriads of frogs among the recent extinctions. Each type of frog gone, a loss of countless mysteries. They call out from our journals, "You have poisoned us all. You are charged."
Nature calls out its song of the last bird of its species, singing to its absent mate. We wonder if they are also calling for their unborn offspring. Do they know they are the last of their ancient lineage? Do we care?
We learn of an art exhibit with a recording of a single bird of its species' final song. One of us says, "Walking through that gallery, I would sob the entire time."
The child among us has declined to speak, but now he reveals a handwritten note in his open journal, a contribution to our group. The future is done unless we stop polluting now.
We long to answer, reassure him, but how? We pause and reflect on the gravity of his silent share. It hangs heavy in the air.
Yes, there is grief, despair, numbness, yet we do resist. Yes, there is resilience.
Regenerative agriculture strives to return nature to its best.
There is still life to celebrate, and we are still celebrating life.
Nature is an example to us.
Resilience.
Rootedness.
How to share resources.
How to sustain.
In the aspen grove, there is a mother aspen.
Before she dies, she designates the next mother.
Communal power.
Matriarchal lineage.
Intergenerational knowledge.
Closer to home, see and feel the strength of the oak branches. They must be so tired, reaching up like that all the time.
And we too are tired. So much striving, often a sense of needing to be in control. How do we hold ourselves up while letting go?
We know we must adapt to climate change, not theoretically.
In real life, not as if it will happen, but knowing that it is happening now.
Change is hard. Uncertainty is hard.
Yes, the oak tree answers, but my bark is harder. This year's Earth Day theme, Our Power, Our Planet, invites us to renew our energy and resources for the long-term work of protecting our interdependent web of life. Because renewal often flows from connection and coalition building, we ask UU members and friends to share how they sustain their love for the earth and their commitment to environmental action. Miles, you're up.
Good morning. For those who don't know me, my name is Miles Smart, and I've been coming to this church since 2023. Since today is the Earth Day service, I wanted to wish my sister a happy birthday. She's out on the playground right now. Personally, I find connection to nature and the earth through regular visits to parks and camping experiences. My family and I enjoy walking through public parks and green spaces in Boerne and San Antonio. The scenery and the freshness of the outdoors are a nice way to rejuvenate after spending so much time indoors for school and work. We also enjoy camping trips to state parks like Garner, where we can enjoy some great hiking at Old Baldy and swimming at the crystal clear waters of the Frio River. Protecting these spaces is something that motivates me to care about our planet. Although our parks and recreation staff do a phenomenal job maintaining these spaces, the rest of us can always do more to help out. Sometimes I'll be walking in the park and see plastic trash in trees and by rivers. So I always try to pick it up and put it in the dumpsters or recycling when I'm able. Also, Recently got my learner's permit, and I've been driving my dad around lately in his hybrid truck. Something we do often is try to see how high we can get our miles per gallon. It's always fun to watch the gauge switch to electric, so we try our absolute hardest to stay in electric mode as much as we can. It's kind of fun, like a game to get the highest score. Little things like this can be fun, but also have a positive impact for our planet. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Thomas Yost, and although some of you may not recognize me, I've been attending this church since I was 4 months old. Four years ago, I was the recipient of the Wade Richmond Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship is awarded annually to a high school senior who is interested in making the world a better place, just like the award's namesake. Over the past 4 years, I've been at UTSA, working towards my bachelor's degree in biochemistry, and I've recently accepted an offer to attend graduate school at Penn State. Thank you. In 2021, the state of Hawaii banned certain sunscreens because the active ingredients were bleaching and eventually killing the coral reefs. These same ingredients that protected us from cancer-causing UVA and UVB radiation disrupted the symbiotic relationship between the coral and the algae. Even though sunscreens containing these ingredients in very small concentrations, it was enough to endanger an entire ecosystem. Hawaii is able, at least so far, to control this one potential harm to its reef. Unfortunately, it's not able to control one of the greatest threats to its marine environment, ocean acidification caused by our use of fossil fuels. Because detrimental change affects not only microscopic environments, but also entire ecosystems. For the past year and a half, I've been working in a research lab studying proteins, and one thing I've learned is that these micromolecules that we depend on to exist are far more fragile than we realize. They're especially sensitive to changes in pH, with denaturation occurring at significant deviations from the physiological pH of approximately 7.4, rendering them useless. When burned, fossil fuels such as coal and natural gas produce carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and sulfur dioxide, which react with water and oxygen in the atmosphere to produce various acids such as carbonic acid, nitric acid, and sulfuric acid. This causes the pH of seawater to decrease, and in turn creates an environment in which coral reefs and invertebrates cannot live. Furthermore, if this pH change is significant enough, the enzymes in our biosphere can be negatively affected. This is important because the most abundant protein on Earth is ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate carboxylase and oxygenase. But that's kind of annoying to say, so we just call it rubisco. This is the enzyme in plants, algae, and cyanobacteria that starts the process of carbon fixation, which turns carbon dioxide into a usable energy source. But fossil fuels are not just damaging to our environment, they're harming us directly. In 2004, the American Heart Association published a statement that linked particulate matter air pollution with increased morbidity and mortality. Numerous studies have followed that focus on the harmful effects of fossil fuel micropollutants on humans, with evidence that extended exposure to particulate matter from fossil fuels can increase the likelihood of cardiovascular disease. Studies have also shown that these micropollutants are linked to mitochondrial dysfunction, leading to decreased energy production and eventual cell death. Detrimental change affects not only microscopic environments, but also entire ecosystems. All of these cases, whether they affect us directly or indirectly, highlight the need for clean, sustainable energy. We need energy sources that don't produce harmful pollutants, such as solar or hydropower. These can help slow climate change and its harmful effects. The Earth's surface is about 197 million square miles, but it's surprisingly fragile. We need to do whatever we can to stop or even reverse this damage so that all the species that call Earth home can live here. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Jody Iglesias, and my ancestors are Coahuiltecan and Chichimeca, and my ancestral homeland stretches north To north of here are our hill country, the land of our sacred springs, south to San Luis Potosí, west to Big Bend, and east to the Gulf of Mexico. Thank you for the honor of asking me to stand before you here today to share my thoughts, beliefs, and ancestral traditions about Earth Day and its celebration and the theme of renewal. Many indigenous peoples of the Americas share a common ceremony that is practiced from the Great Northern Plains to South America that is known to the Lakota as the Inipi, to those of us closer to Meso and Central America as el Temazcal, and interpreted in English as the Sweat Lodge. The song I learned as a youth about it tells us that our grandmothers and grandfathers say that there is a sacred place where the spirits of the rocks and stones teach us how to sing and how to pray. The rocks and stones are considered to be the oldest spirits on the planet, closest relatives to our Mother Earth, and we awaken their consciousness by heating them all day in a sacred fire that is built into a pit dug into the earth. That fire represents the energy of the sun, our great Father, who makes our Mother Earth fertile with his loving warmth. The stones in the fire become red hot and are taken from the flames and brought into the lodge, where water is poured onto them, and the steam that spews up and rises takes our prayers to the Great Spirit. This ceremony invokes all four elements: fire, earth, water, and air, and not only carries our prayers, but the heat of the Sweat Lodge purifies us and helps us to remember who we are and where we come from, and renew our connection with our spirit, each other, and our Mother Earth. In our lives, there may be times when we, our community, or maybe even our government, seem to be walking in a way that is not graceful or in harmony with our sacred values and all the spirits that we share our Mother Earth with. That is the time for renewal. That is the time for a good sweat. That is the time to remember that we exist because of the love between our Father, Son, and our Mother Earth, who feed us with abundance, miracles of nature, and with their great love for us, their children. Our Mother Earth has a fever now. She needs us to remember our duty to her. She needs us to remember the truth of our relationship to her and live authentically, as we each independently believe our duty is to protect her at the capacity that we can, according to whatever and however that guidance comes to us. Sometimes that means having the courage to break the rules. We know that throughout our global human and national history, the rules have not always been just or fair or right. In times like these, our consciousness, our destinies, our divine guidance, and our karma might demand that we resist and reject what comes into our society and ask us to follow our truths. Truth always has more power than any other way of being, and that should be our standard. So for Earth Day, I ask the Great Spirit to guide us, each of us, to a renewal of purpose and truth, so that we may continue to work to make the earth a brighter, greener, and more just place. Thank you.
We've come to the time in our service where we have the opportunity to share our treasure to build our beloved community. At this time, the offering will be given and received. Will the ushers please come forward?
This song was written in 1970 about a futuristic vision where some rich people would fly off in spaceships after they destroyed the Earth's resources. I dreamed I saw the knights in armor come and saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing, drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 21st century. I was lying in a burned out basement with a full moon in my eye. I was hoping for replacement when the sun burst through the sky. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like I could cry. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Well, I dreamed I saw the silver spaceships lying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were children crying and colors flying all around the chosen one. All in a dream, all in a dream. The loading had begun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home.
It's a testament to our shared values and our commitment to a more just and compassionate world. May these resources and the work of our hands and hearts give power to all that we stand for as a community of faith. We dedicate these gifts to the values and the vision we share, and to the work of serving human wholeness, welcoming the stranger, caring for our planet, and upholding religious freedom. Now, please turn to hymn 1064 in the teal hymnal and rise as you're willing and able. Let's join the worship band as we sing one of our favorite earth-centered hymns, Blue Boat Home, hymn 1064.
Below me I feel no
gifts. We remember you. Spirit is sacred. Thank you, Earth. We are grateful for your gifts. We remember you. Earth is sacred. We thank you, Water. We are grateful for your gifts. We remember you. Water is sacred. Thank you, Fire. We are grateful for your gifts. We remember you. Fire is sacred. Thank you, Air. We are grateful for your gifts. We remember you. Air is sacred.